The G-Wade Podcast with Deacon Dirty.
Did you already have the connection to the streets with the artists, because to get the videos and all that kind of thing?
Well, that was really Rush. That was the first person I went to was Russell, because by this time now, Russell is managing people. So he's inviting us to his parties and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And, we're seeing all of these artists who I got their records, and this is them, right here,
Right.
And so, because back then you didn't get radio play like that. You might get on college radio or late at night, Red Alert, Mr. Magic, Chuck Chill Out, Molly Mall, and so you didn't see these people. So the more I started to get into it, the more I knew I had to go to places where they were at and record them with a camera. And that's what we started doing. So that's when we started doing the whole club thing. Started going to clubs or any kind of, outside concert in the summertime,
right.
And so we could get these artists because they didn't have no music videos. Like music videos was like hip hop artists didn't have music videos in the beginning.
Right. That was like wasn't a thing.
Right. It wasn't a budget. There was no, the record companies wasn't totally committed. Now it's a whole different ball game. They got a video for every song, Back then you couldn't get one video. If you asked your record company for a video, they'd be like, nah, we ain't paying for that.
Yeah.
And so that's why we went out and started doing, the interviews, and that's how the shout out thing came about when I started doing the shout outs. And it took off from there because now the audience saw it. Mm-hmm. Just like me, they didn't see it up to that point. They just, they saw magazines. You might have had Right On magazine.
Right On, yeah,
something like that,
Yeah.
And every once in a while, you might have saw a hip hop artist on Soul Train,
Yeah.
But even Soul Train, Don Cornelius wasn't with hip hop at all.
That's what I there and say. He didn't like it at first.
Yeah, he didn't like it. He thought it was a fad. He didn't think it was, like most people from that generation, they didn't think it was going to last. Mm-hmm. And so there wasn't a lot of opportunities for, that definitely the first generation, like guys like Flash and Sugar Hill and stuff like that. But then when Run DMC and the Fat Boys and Houdini and Eric B. and Rakim, when they came around, Russell was the catalyst to make all that happen because Russell saw how unknown white artists were on these shows. Like, well, hold up, my dudes is hot. How you not gonna put my people on?
Exactly.
And so Russell really, I ain't gonna front. Russell really broke a lot of ground on how hip hop is taken in now. From the way he believed that we should have the same opportunities as any other people. Any other kind of genre of music. If the rock and roll boys get it, then my hip hop boys got to get it. If these country guys get it, then my hip hop guys got to get the same treatment. And that's the way he treated it and took it to the point where a guy like Jay-Z talks how he talks now because that's all from Russell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's how I learned of Russell Simmons. We rolling with Rush. Rushdown Management, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's right. Because, he made you feel like you were somebody. Or he put you in a situation that you felt equal. People talking about Black Lives Matter right now. Mm-hmm. He was on that, he was like, hip hop matters, like treat my people right, So, yeah.
Yeah. And so the show ran for a minute. So, because the thing that was different about Video Music Box was you had actual footage of artists, not just music videos. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you said, freestyles, behind the scenes stuff, all the stuff that people don't get the chance to see.
Yeah.
They was able to see it through your channel.
Yeah, well, now, they call it exclusives. In the 90s, they started talking exclusive. Clue.
Yeah.
But back then, it wasn't exclusive. It was really an exclusive because it was only on, you got to remember now, this is before the internet. So you only could see it when it came on.
It came on, right. Exactly. And y'all were pre-Yo MTV Raps. So it was localized. So we had no clue. You know what I'm saying?
Right. When I went to other states, people be like, I heard about it. I seen a VHS copy of it. And, like for those who don't know, VHS is
Right.
is one of these right here. Yeah, I got a lot of these right here because this is from my era, the VHS tape.
Oh yeah.
So people would, make copies and then send them to somebody, in Atlanta or in Miami, or in Cali, or in Detroit, and that's how it started to pass around. And a lot of people passed it around if they was in the military.
Okay.
I got that because they went overseas.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
And so that's how the word of mouth, almost like like a mixtape back in the days, it passed around in that way. Okay. And that's how because I remember going to Cali, and I was doing something there. I was doing a video, maybe directing a video, and the guy who I met out there said, "Yo, we're gonna go to Ice-T's crib." Mm-hmm. So I said, I never met Ice-T in my life. I said, okay, no problem. So we go to Ice-T's crib, and he got mad VHSs of Video Music Box.
Wow.
So I'm like, yo, where you get that from? So he's like, nah, my man Africa Islam put me on, and I watched. This is what we watch, so we know what's going on the East Coast.
Yeah.
So I said, oh, okay. So that's how it got passed around.